Allied Forces at the ready. EBW Presents Alliance. Of course, it's me, Perry Atlas, along with my broadcast partner, Mark Houston.
Mark Houston here, and you're in for one incredible night of EBW. I mean, there's a lot on the line with the main event here tonight, the Alliance match between Team Pretty and Team Red. But before we get into that, we got a banger of an opening matchup right now.
Yeah, we're kicking off with some action, of course, how it should be. Oh, is he pulling up in a truck? No! But Shawn Jones has arrived!
Hey, but what an incredible scenery just to see that truck pass by and Shawn Jones come out from right in front of it. But man, this man has been nothing short but amazing in EBW. He's fallen short, but he's also had a win. He's just kind of trying to find his way into EBW, into title contention, and hopefully a win tonight over Revan Dark could put him into conversation with all those guys.
Yeah, the Rebel Rock, maybe benefiting from flying under the radar, not having a big target on his back just yet, allowing him to get some reps here in EBW, get comfortable with the audience and all the different players that we have here. And he could be poised to break out in a big way after this match.
Yeah, Croc giving both these men the opportunity to redeem themselves after the World Grand Prix. Both men losing in the first round. Shawn Jones to Kyrie Adams, Revan Dark to Jacob Prodigy. And Croc just sees something in both these men, so why not let them redeem that loss and just have them fight each other. I think this right here is an amazing matchup between Revan and Shawn, and I want to thank the matchmaking crew for making this possible for us tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a great matchup. And I mean, Mark Houston, to go along with what you're saying, you asked some of the legends how many opportunities they had before they were finally able to put it together and get that big victory. And, the more opportunities that these guys get, they have all the potential in the world to walk away with some gold. And now here at this big card, opening up the show, all eyes are on them. We know Revan Dark, he's great. We know Shawn Jones, the Rebel Rock, a little bit underhanded, but he's good as well.
Yeah, and you never forget the first match of a card this big. You're the tone setter. You're what people are coming into the venue and seeing first time ever. So, what an incredible opportunity for both these men. But Croc, precisely putting this in the beginning of the show because he knows exactly what these two men are capable of doing.
Yeah, and Shawn Jones wants to start off a little slow here. Kind of playing a little bit with Revan Dark, a little bit of mind games. But on paper, this is a match made in heaven. These guys should complement each other very well in this battle. Revan Dark has quickly built himself as a reputation as a guy you really don't want to mess with. He may not have the size of Devonte James, but we've seen him put on clinics here in the ring. And just like that, it comes down to technique and also the veracity of those kicks and those strikes. We saw him in that no disqualification submission match with Mickey Maxwell. We know he's as technical as they come. The Rebel Rock, pushing him off. Smart move from Shawn Jones. Going to create a little bit of separation. Shawn Jones seems to be capable of a little bit of everything in that ring. And that's something that Revan Dark's going to have to watch out for.
Yeah, and right off the rip, ever since his debut here in EBW, he's been given amazing opportunities. His first match in against the Hitman, second match in, an opportunity to be in the Rough Redemption against someone like Jaden Black, and then given the opportunity to be in the World Grand Prix. It's just like Croc sees something in him, and it's one of those, like you said, you got to wait for the big break. And, hopefully this tonight is that big break for Shawn Jones.
You can tell that, Croc sees something special in him, giving Shawn Jones and Revan Dark those opportunities that they're getting. Revan Dark with that side headlock, and Shawn Jones pushes him off, goes for the line, Revan underneath again for the back elbow. Oh, and a clothesline from Revan Dark. Liking that Darth Maul paint that he's got going on. And that's the kind of thing that competitors use to really help get their heads in the game, put on a little war paint. Shawn Jones is reeling after that kick. Oh, watch out, Revan Dark. Shotgun drop kick.
Beautiful.
That's what you got to watch out for Revan Dark. He is all gas.
Not going back in.
That Shawn Jones, he's the kind of guy who's going to try to create that separation and take his time.
True.
Watch out, Revan Dark. Oh, tricking him. Oh, double stomp to the back. And those are the kinds of things, and there's nobody else on this roster that'll do something like that to you other than Revan Dark.
And right now, this could even be an opportunity for Revan to get back into the position of title contention.
Yeah, he's been that guy to almost since day one, just on the cusp of something big.
Of course, and remember, he was right there with Jason Way, you know, in the ring with him, title, you know, on the cusp of winning the baddest man in Texas Championship. It's just, Revan is just so deserving of opportunities like this. And I'm speaking very highly of Shawn, but same goes to Revan Dark. Like, both these men really deserve the win here tonight. So I'm kind of torn between both men.
Yeah, Rebel Rock, a little bit more rule bendy, a little bit more psychological in that ring, as where Revan Dark likes to deal out a lot of punishment. And it's kind of a, you may not like it, but this is a smart strategy from the Rebel Rock. Oh, goading Revan Dark into that forearm. Oh, and he's got him. What is he going to hit him with? Oh, no! Oh, right into that bench! Good move from Shawn Jones. Like I said, Revan Dark's really built up a reputation as a guy you really don't want to mess with. And you don't see a lot of guys, picking fights with Revan Dark. But Shawn Jones is a different breed of competitor. There's nobody that moves quite like Shawn Jones on our roster. Oh, and a knife edge chop, and the referee's at 6. Shawn Jones gonna very smart to break the count there.
1.
Oh, Revan Dark stops the chop.
2.
Coming in with some strikes, and Revan Dark is one of the most lethal strikers on the roster.
4.
Shawn Jones able to get out of the way and deliver that overhand chop. Getting Revan Dark back into the ring, gonna try to go for a cover. Rev Keaton right on those shoulders. And it takes a lot to pin somebody down to the mat like that. I mean, all it takes is your shoulder coming off that canvas just a little bit, and it'll break the count. You really got to deal out a lot of punishment. Beautiful back suplex from Shawn Jones' textbook. Keaton only getting the 2 count off of that.
I don't care for you, dude.
And we've been seeing perfect strategy from Shawn Jones so far. This is not the pace, Revan Dark loves to go, and slowing him down can really, really hurt him. Oh, here comes Revan Dark with a shot to the gut, and right away, Shawn Jones with a slap right to the face. Sending off Revan. Revan goes underneath. Oh, kicks the elbow. What's Revan Dark setting up for here? Oh, just a straight clothesline right on the side of the face of Shawn Jones. Straight kick to the chest. And those will knock the wind out of you, Mark Houston. Oh, and Shawn Jones explodes with the clothesline. Kick out from Revan. Shawn Jones can't let himself get frustrated. This is a very tough opponent, and it's going to take your best shot to keep down Revan Dark. Revan Dark goes underneath. Oh, gutbuster! Beautiful move. Oh, knee to the back. Innovative offense from Revan Dark. You always see just something a little different every time Revan Dark gets in the ring. Constantly expanding his moveset, trying new things out, experimenting. And now he's up at the top. Oh, maybe trying to go for a coup de grace, but Shawn Jones gets out of the way just in time. Oh no! Low blow from Shawn Jones while Keaton couldn't see it. Oh! Good slam from Shawn Jones! And that's it! He steals the victory!
Right on the fucking back for me,
I don't really
baby.
like that.
The Rumble Rock is EBW. EBW is the Rumble Rock.
I think Shawn Jones felt the heat a little bit too much and just had to find a way to get out of there.
Yeah, very, very sour ending. Something you don't want to see, especially in a competition like this. Something with such high stakes in it.
Look at that, just disrespected Revan Dark, throwing him out of the ring.
But these men coming off a loss, and to me, I still think that's a loss on Shawn Jones' part. You never want to take a victory in that kind of fashion, ever.
Yeah, I mean, especially coming after World Grand Prix.
Get this up.
Hell of a fight in the World Grand Prix, but unable to get past the first round, and you want to come out and have a strong performance after something like that.
And we're going to take you back, ladies and gentlemen, to May 3rd.
Defend the 187 Breakout Championship tonight, or we are taking it from you.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Speedy and Aries Alexander were kind of going back and forth in a little promo here. Speedy asking for Aries to defend his 187 championship, or he would take it from him. Unfortunately, Aries had a different idea for the night.
I'll do this on my time.
Yeah, I mean, it's just completely uncalled for. He's the one that refused to defend. Nobody was good enough for him to defend that championship against him. Now, look at that. Right to the face of Mike Flaherty, who's not a competitor.
So Mike Flaherty would like to come out here tonight and just kind of, speak about what happened on May 3rd.
And of course, Aries Alexander was eventually stripped of that championship.
Yep, yeah, later on that night, he was stripped and it was awarded to someone else.
Universe, how are we all doing tonight? Now, I wanted to come out here because this is my last show, as I said last time. Just to thank Farm and Familia for having me, thank the EBW crew for having me. But if you remember last time that I was here, I kind of got laid out in the ring just a little bit.
The disrespect.
Yeah, it was a little disrespectful, I agree. So, I refuse to have the lasting image of me in EBW be me knocked out from a cheap shot from some cowardly bitch. Aries. All you had to do was defend your damn title belt. And none of this had to happen. And now here you are, no title, no friends, nothing. You are worthless. You are a coward. And I want to fight you tonight. Yeah, you and me. Entertain me. Yeah. You're not gonna fight me. You're not gonna fight me.
Coward. Because you're gonna take that? And because you're bitch twice.
I'll call you a bitch a third time, bitch. Unsanctioned match.
I guess. I'll see you later then.
See you later.
All right, Mike Flaherty calling Aries Alexander out to an unsanctioned match here tonight at Alliance. I don't know how I feel about that, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think that's well advised. for Mike Flaherty. I mean, I get it. He was embarrassed in front of everybody. I mean, it's just like, you know, outside of wrestling, you know, you might want to challenge somebody to a fight and they disrespect you like that. But Aries Alexander is a trained professional wrestler at a very, very high level. As is Jacob Prodigy. And Jacob Prodigy has a hell of an opportunity tonight.
Jacob Prodigy and Devonte James, the last two in the 187 tournament. Following the stripping of Aries Alexander of that title, a small tournament was held. And the last final two were Jacob Prodigy and Devonte James. Devonte James getting the win over Prodigy, but of course, Croc, you know, Croc's always cooking it up, and Croc knows that the fans want to see Devonte versus Prodigy, but at an even level. You know, when you run through a tournament, it's you know, sometimes one person's better than the other. One's at 50%, the other's at 80%. Now at this point, both these men are coming in from their training camps at 100%.
Yeah, Devonte James. I mean, to your point, Devonte James is just a lot fresher in that match with Jacob Prodigy. Jacob Prodigy taking a lot of damage early on in the tournament. That's where Devonte basically ran through his opponents. And so now we have an even kill. Now we have a 100% Jacob Prodigy going against a 100% Devonte James, which is still pretty scary if you're anybody, because Devonte James is a monster. And this is just a match that you know you had to run back. And if you're Devonte James, you got to feel confident going into this one. You've already beaten Jacob Prodigy. Now you just got to do it again. You got to defend against somebody at some point, and why not somebody you've already beaten? Written right in the face of Jacob Prodigy. There's no fear on either man.
And this right here is the first ever 187 defense. And in EBW history, Aries Alexander won the belt, never defended the belt.
Yeah, this should be a good title contest. And it's always felt like Jacob Prodigy was on the cusp of something big.
Come on, Terry. I'm ready.
187 championship on the line. Here we go. There's the bell. Prodigy gonna try to go for his first singles title here in EBW, but gets caught off guard by beautiful exploder. Devonte James not wasting any time. And that's what you gotta do. You gotta do this. Lay it on thick early on.
And that's it, right off the rip.
Prodigy gets the shoulder up.
Early onslaught from Devonte James, trying to take Prodigy out there as fast as possible.
Strength of Devonte, but the speed of Jacob Prodigy. And Sagiri! Not quite landing flush, but Devonte James in retreat anyways. Watch out! Prodigy flies! Crossbody! And that's what Prodigy needs to do. He needs to wrestle the style that Devonte James can't wrestle.
Yeah, a lot of people fail against Devonte James because what they do is they try to attack him straight on. They really try to go mano-y-mano against Devonte James, but what Prodigy is doing right off the rip is putting him in uncomfortable positions, flying high, you know, just really attacking him with his legs and his elbows and all. Look at that.
Yeah, and see, Prodigy is not a weak man either. He may not be the size of Devonte James, but Prodigy is very strong. And he's going to need to use that to throw everything he has on every strike he throws at Devonte.
I'm not going to tell you to get better stay on my way.
You got to watch out for the manager, of course, Salvador Del Toro, who brought Devonte James into EBW. Oh, Prodigy may be trying to go for that cutter. Oh, Prodigy lands on his feet. Super kick. What athleticism from Jacob Prodigy. Here goes the pin. And Devonte gets out at 1. That's got to be discouraging if you're Jacob Prodigy. With the fans firmly on Prodigy's side. Oh, jawbreaker!
Oh.
And that's not a move that you see Devonte James having to use a lot. It just shows you what kind of position he felt like he was in to do something, you know, not power related. But look at those elbows right to the top of the head of Prodigy.
What do you say, Prodigy? What do you say?
Now they're using the nerve pinch. Very, very painful for Jacob Prodigy. The fans trying to will Jacob Prodigy back into this match. Oh, and Devonte just stuffs it as Prodigy tried to get out. And now to a headlock. A very dangerous position. Somebody as strong as Devonte James just squeezing your neck like this. The lights could go out in an instant. But the fans trying to get Jacob Prodigy back into this one. And there's the strike of Devonte. Made it look easy on that power slam. Oh! Big splash center of the ring. And somehow Prodigy able to get his shoulders up. The straight hands. And now choking Prodigy. This is not proving to be quite as easy as it was the first time for Devonte James. I mean, and if you're Jacob Prodigy, I mean, that has to really drive you, knowing that you lost to Devonte the first time. You got something to prove tonight. Oh! Those frying pan-like chops to the chest. Devonte James again! And Prodigy cannot take too many of those. And now Devonte has brought in this match to a pace that suits him.
Yeah, this is exactly where Devonte wants to be. Slow, methodical.
Powerful. Oh, taking Prodigy to the other corner. Oh, and now attacking the leg of Jacob Prodigy. And if he takes out the legs of Prodigy, that's going to cut out so many things in his arsenal. Oh, smashing the knee on the canvas. The strength of Devonte James. Oh! DDT right to the leg. I don't know how Prodigy's going to be able to push through if he has an injured left leg now. Salvatore, it's hard to tell, but I'm sure he's enjoying the punishment that Devonte James is dishing out onto Jacob Prodigy. Reversal from Prodigy, look at that strength, able to whip the big man. Devonte sends him to the outside, but Prodigy, kick to the face. There we go, there we go. And he's caught by Devonte. Oh, and hung him up on the ropes. And a big boom from Devonte. So dangerous, Mark Houston. This is a man who's only tasted an L like just once here in EBW. He's ran through almost everybody he's been put in the ring with. Oh, beautiful there. Kind of like a short stunner there from Prodigy, and it's allowed him to try to take control of this match. Going for a big one, and Devonte blocks. And Prodigy's up on Devonte's shoulders. And look at Prodigy! DDT! This could be his opportunity. There it is, 187 Breakout Championship on the line here at Alliance. And he's going for it. Shotgun dropkick. And this could spell the end for Devonte James if Prodigy can get to the top. No, Salvador Del Toro, he's stopping him. You gotta send him to the back. And Devonte, he's got Prodigy. Oh, right where he wants him, a Prodigy with the kick. Another kick from Prodigy. What is he gonna do here? Jumps over Devonte. Goes for the line. Springboard!
Oh.
Cutter! And Salvatore getting up on the apron, and Prodigy gives him a forearm for his trouble. Another drop kick from Prodigy! Can he do it? He needs to get to the top as quickly as possible. Salvatore is laid out on the outside. Nobody to stop him. Prodigy up on the top rope.
You know what happens next?
The Prodigal Splash! Oh! The prophecy has been fulfilled! Jacob Prodigy is 187 Breakout Champion!
Wow. Jacob Prodigy finally holding the title in EBW, and what a rise.
Yeah, some people might say it was an upset. I say it was just a matter of time. Prodigy has finally lived up to the promise. Super happy for Jacob Prodigy, finally strapped up in here at EBW. Look at that, just looks right. Of course, baby on the way. And his dad's gonna be champion when he comes out. Gotta love to see it. Somebody reaching their potential. What a beautiful scene at Alliance. Mark Houston, we're just still getting started.
Yeah, that was just the tip of the iceberg here at Alliance. We still have Benny Dreamz versus Sin Lei. I mean, what an incredible matchup between both those men.
Yeah, if you've been keeping up with the program, Sin Lei challenging Benny Dreamz for the Rough Redemption briefcase tonight.
Yeah, after a hard-fought battle against Red Davis, Sin Lei felt in his heart that he deserves something big. And this right here is that something. Sin Lei, undefeated in EBW, goes against the Rockstar Benny Dreamz for the Rough Redemption briefcase. Benny Dreamz, is just...
He didn't have to risk it tonight.
He never has to. Right? He is not obligated to put it on the line, to defend it. But in an interview with Benny Dreamz, he said himself that I am a fighting champion and I'm going to defend this briefcase until I cash it in, to show you guys that when I hold gold, I'll be doing the same exact thing. Anytime, anywhere, defending my belt.
And look, if he is successful in defending that briefcase time and time again, it could be a smart idea. A lot of people, when you see this in like other programs, where somebody has a briefcase where they can cash in anytime, any place. Sometimes people cash in, they win it, and people don't think that they deserve it. Well, Benny Dreamz is going to end all of that. He's going to be defending that briefcase and showing that he deserves the title whenever he cashes in, whenever the moment is right. And we know he already said he's not going to cash in on Prince Pretty.
And that's beautifully said, because when you're holding the Rough Redemption briefcase, well, guess what? The opportunity is literally in your hands. You can sit back in the sidelines for as long as you want. That briefcase right there does not expire, or it expires, but 1 year from when he won it. So he can literally sit back for 363 days and not do anything and cash in last moment. But like you said, he's not here for an easy win, for an easy cash in. What he's doing right here, right now, and especially against someone like Sin Lei, the undefeated luchador here in EBW, is so beautiful from Benny Dreamz. It's so beautiful that he's doing something like this. And win or lose, all my respect goes to Benny Dreamz, hands down.
Yeah, and you got to really put it in perspective how big of a risk this is for him tonight. Like you said, Sinlay undefeated. I mean, and Benny Dreamz has enough faith in himself to believe that he can give that first L to Sinlay, somebody so high level.
Benny, are you ready? Ready to bed.
And here we go.
And
First-
Caliente. Let's go.
Yeah, versus the Rockstar for the first time ever.
There's the first lockup. Benny Dreamz immediately taking a headlock, trying to make a statement early on. He is in this fight. Sinlay backing him up, sends him off. Oh, shoulder tackle from Benny Dreamz. Benny Dreamz coming in for it. Oh, beautiful leapfrog. There we go, lucha style here in EBW. Roll up for Benny. El Chisme Caliente's got one of his own. And Benny Dreamz, look at that. Trading pinfalls. Sweep from Sinlay. Benny gets out. A sweep from Benny Dreamz. Fast-paced lucha action here in EBW.
And that's how you do it right there, right off the rip. Benny proving that he can hang with Sinlay in that ring.
Man, anybody who's ever, talked to Sinlay knows that he's a pro of pros. And Benny Dreamz clearly did his homework. Beautiful Irish whip and an arm drag from Benny Dreamz. This is some wrestling 101. Beautiful! Benny Dreamz looking good here in the early going. Oh, it's a Guri. Proceeded by that European uppercut. And a famous good God! He just spiked Sinlay right on the top of his head. I don't know how he was able to kick out after that.
And honestly, really, really beautiful start from the Rockstar. Right now, he's proven that he can hang in there with Sinlay.
And see, this comes from knowing your opponent, doing your homework, watching footage. Probably watched every match that Sinlay had here in EBW. Look at that Hurricane Rana! There is nobody that wrestles like Sinlay here in EBW because nobody is a luchador like Sinlay here in EBW. Oh, beautiful bypass there from Benny Dreamz as Sinlay, takes back control very quickly, and that's not where you want to be against Sinlay. Oh, beautiful senton. Yeah, you can do all the studying you want. You're not going to be ready for it when it comes at you like that. Sinlay building up ahead of steam. Sinlay risked it all for a guaranteed opportunity for any championship anytime. Sinlay showing just how bad he wants it.
Listen, and this matchup right here is one of those where it's like, damn, it sucks if Benny loses, but it's really cool if Sinlay were to win. You know what I mean?
Oh, and there's Benny Dreamz. Sinlay might have distracted himself a bit there.
But imagine this. Sinlay holding the briefcase and cashing in on either a Kyrie.
Oh, good Lord! Benny Dreamz now risking it. And Sinlay will drag that out of you. We're seeing what Sinlay was willing to do to win that briefcase. Now we're seeing what Benny Dreamz was willing to do to keep it. I mean, you can't have a better opportunity than that briefcase. Oh, sending Sinlay into the post. And we're seeing Benny Dreamz and Sinlay just totally locked in here. Sinlay smart, breaking the count. I don't like this position that Benny Dreamz is in right now.
I think of all the matches I've seen Sinlay in, I don't think I've ever seen him wear the same outfit twice.
No, the man's a professional.
And ladies and gentlemen, the shirt that Benny Dreamz is wearing is EBW official merchandise. You can get it at the live events. Soon we'll have a website for everything, so you'll be on the lookout for that. But that shirt right there is an EBW official merchandise. You won't see it anywhere else besides EBW events.
Yeah, original merchandise. Gotta come and check out our brand new merch setup at our shows. Look at Sin Lei removing the shirt. I think he's in it right now. The heat is on. And look, both men just kind of at a stalemate here. They're really beating the hell out of each other. And for a good cause. I want Benny Dreamz to take the shirt off. All right, here he goes.
There you go.
Things are about to get serious here. Sin Lei with the forearm. Benny Dreamz with a right hand. Sending Sin Lei to the corner. Oh! Back elbow from Benny Dreamz, and then a sweep there. Set him up in the corner.
Oh! And I just love the way he flies into that cannonball. You don't see it like that anywhere in EBW.
And what is Benny gonna set up here? Looks like he's going up to the second. And the fans want to see it, but Chisme Caliente with an Enziguri. Benny Dreamz is reeling there on the second. Watch out! Smash! Oh! That's gotta be it if he can get to the pin! No, that might have been just a burst of energy. And Sin Lei unable to capitalize. What an amazing move from Sin Lei.
Man, Sin Lei just needs to roll over and put the arm over Benny Dreamz, and he is the new Rough Redemption briefcase holder.
What happened? I guess it's a no contest that they can't get to their feet. But Benny Dreamz able to get up just in time. Look at that!
Oh.
Beautiful agility! Oh! Just tricked him a little bit! Benny Dreamz! Tilt the wall backbreaker!
And that's it. We're really towards the end.
If he hits this Blue Thunder, it's over! And Benny Dreamz over the top! Lands on his face!
Oh.
Rolling! Spear!
There's no way!
Benny Dreamz defends the briefcase! I cannot believe we just saw Sin Lei get his first loss! Wow! What a contest and a gutsy performance from both men, but Benny Dreamz able to put it together.
Sin Lei went through the Hitman, went through Rilo King, went through Red Davis. Names, and those are names you don't wanna mess around with. But man, Benny Dreamz able to take the O away from Sin Lei in such a beautiful display of professional wrestling here tonight in EBW. And what better man to do it than Benny Dreamz? That man deserves everything that is coming his way.
Yeah, there was just so much on the line tonight. It's good to see that there's respect between both men. There's just so much on the line, and you saw that in the performance that these men put on, just putting their bodies on the line.
Yeah, and just like I said, what a beautiful display of professional wrestling here, and especially in that matchup against Benny Dreamz and Sin Lei. But speaking of professional wrestling, what we're about to see is not that, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Flity, our general manager, came out here to fight. He's not here to wrestle.
We're either going to see the upset of the century, or we're going to see an embodiment of F around and find out.
So Mike Flity took some classes in kickboxing and just boxing in general. You know, maybe he's thinking to go out there, punch Aries in the face, take it home.
I mean, if you're Mike Flity, you need to end this as quickly as possible and try not to be ended yourself.
Oh yeah, you don't want to get stuck in that ring, especially not with someone like Aries Alexander. That man literally owns that ring. Like we pay him to bring the ring out here. That's how much he owns that ring.
wise from Mike Flity. Clearly Aries has no problem putting his hands on Mike Flity.
And look, and if you guys aren't aware, Mike Flity is moving to Chicago, Illinois. He will not be a part of EBW anymore, so he didn't want to leave on the note of him being laid out in the middle of the ring, especially after a cheap shot from Aries Alexander. So he's looking to even that score and walk out of EBW with his head held high.
Yeah, we'll see if we can do it. It may be the last thing he ever does in EBW. And it's like, you could go out like how he went out before, or you could go out like a man, fight somebody who... Aries Roids, what is that, yes or no? Soon, there we go. Maybe if he gets called up somewhere. You know, Aries Alexander is always flirting with that next level.
We're gonna have to start bringing in USADA for some of these wrestlers, and look at that, the old belt that Aries Alexander did not want to defend, that was stripped from him. Now in the arms of Jacob Prodigy.
Well, if he wants it back, that's who he's gonna have to face. He's gonna have to fight for that championship.
And it's crazy. Jacob Prodigy is who Aries Alexander defeated to win the 187 championship. So has Prodigy gotten better within that time? Has Aries gotten better within that time? Have they both gotten better within that time? Will Aries defeat Prodigy if he were to circle back around to the 187 championship? It's like there's a lot of unanswered questions, especially with his reign being so long, but us seeing no title defenses at all. It's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, the only thing we can say for sure is it won't be the same as the first time. It's going to be different, especially getting that championship. It really builds up the confidence. And I'm pretty sure Aries Alexander's feeling overly confident, especially with the weapon in his hand. And then just this opts to throw it down. He doesn't need it, really. But maybe Flity does. Watch out, watch out, watch out! Right on the head of Aries Alexander! No way! He's got him up! He's got him up! GTS!
Oh, could that be it?
There's no way! No! That was almost the upset of the century! Aries Alexander should not have turned his back on Mike Flity. You should never turn your back on anybody, no matter how good you think you are.
Mike Flity was half a second away from defeating the best, period.
And now he's begging Flity off. Just lay into him. He doesn't deserve.
Oh!
Right in the managerial nizzies. And Aries Alexander does not fight fair. Oh, shining wizard! Flaherty's got to be out. In there for just a hiccup. I mean, you can't say he didn't put up a fight, but it wasn't a very long fight. A predictable outcome. But at least Mike Flity can hold his head up high and say that he at least went out like a man. He got a few shots in on Aries. He had Aries begging him off. Oh no, okay, this is just unnecessary. How much more can you beat up on this man? Yeah, hopefully somebody gets out there and gets him out of there. And it's over! Red Davis taps out! And new world champion Prince Pretty!
And that's it. STK have defeated Big Cruisin',
retaining the World Class Tag Team Championships. But wait, it's an ambush! All the Reds attacking STK! Big time drop!
Bobby's not looking too good, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I think he might be injured, Mark Houston.
We're going to relinquish the EBW Tag Team titles.
And now for the vacant World Class Tag Team Championships, Big Cruisin' versus Sleazy World. And I think Sleazy's out. Jonathan doesn't want to call it.
Begging for Sleazy to wake up.
Somebody has to stop this match right now. And here comes Keaton. And Keaton calls it new World Class Tag Team Champions, Big Cruisin'. Oh, and a classy move.
And just taking advantage of Bobby Light.
No respect from any of these guys. And now they're jumping Prince Pretty. Oh God, big time drop on the championship. Just an all-out assault from Red's way. And Jonathan Light getting his pound of flesh. Getting a little retribution. But Red Davis ruining this match.
And Red's way, of course, putting on the pain.
Bobby, I think Bobby's back, Mark Houston. Here he goes.
Oh, and Bobby giving them the receipts they deserve.
Laying waste to the Reds.
STK is finally back together.
So, we got your back if anything, bro. We're very familiar with the Reds, obviously. So, we have your back no matter what.
And here we go. Baddest man in Texas championship on the line. Kyrie Adams and Jason Wade. The most dominant, baddest man in Texas in history.
Oh, splash from the top.
That's gotta be it. No way.
What?
Done it. And new baddest man in Texas. World Class Tag Team Championships.
STK looking to reclaim what they never lost.
The Big Cruisin' out to retain their gold and maintain their dominance.
And here we go, it's it.
No! Max RX and Jason Wade.
Oh, man.
And it's an ambush. But here comes the cavalry.
Here to even the score.
And Red Davis coming to try to even the odds for the Reds. But the world champion Pretty is here.
Oh, here we go. All hell is broken loose.
A crazy fight here on Elite Breakout Wrestling. And there it is, Mark Houston, the two T's for Alliance, Team Pretty and Team Reds. My Lord, and the package says it all, Mark Houston. All the tension boiling over, leading to this moment. A 5-on-5 tag team match elimination here at Alliance. And of course, we get Team Red first.
The team of Red Davis, Max RX, Jason Wade, and the world.
There's so many story threads woven into everything in this match. And don't adjust your TV sets. Don't adjust your phone settings here. Max RX is wearing a Team Red shirt after facing an initiation from Red Davis, an absolute beatdown in order to earn his opportunity to be here.
And everyone is just praying that Team Red loses tonight. Everyone wants it. I want it.
I mean, Red Davis has made so many enemies. I mean, just look at the 5 guys on Team Pretty. All of them have a bone to pick with Red Davis. Mickey Maxwell must be on cloud 9, getting to run with the Reds finally. And you know, Jason Way's going to be looking to get his hands on Kyrie Adams tonight, the man who took the baddest man in Texas championship away from him. And we know Prince Pretty's going to do everything he can to get his hands on Red Davis tonight.
And there's just so much on the line. If Team Red wins, Jason Way gets a rematch. STK cannot get a rematch, and also Red gets his rematch. But if Team Pretty wins, STK get the rematch. Jason does not get his rematch, and Red Davis also does not get his rematch. So man, it's crazy night.
So many implications.
Yeah.
And this is, I mean, we've seen some cracks form in Team Red. And they, in order to be stronger as a unit, they have to come together tonight and get that win. Not that we want them to.
Listen up. Okay, it seems like you had one too many beer and 5 too many hot dogs, so shut your mouth. My name, for all you imbeciles out here in the audience, for the idiots watching at home, my name is Big Time Rod. Not big time, not sometime, big time. And what you see right here, shut your mouth back there. What you see back here is the most dominant faction in EBW history. In history. Yeah, it all started with these two men right here. Jason Way and Red Davis. Yeah, they laid the foundation to what you see today, becoming EBW World Class Tag Team Champions. And then Jason Way went on to become the EBW Baddest Man in Texas Champion. The greatest of all time. Longest reign ever. And then the captain himself, Mr. Red Davis, went on to become EBW World Champion. And as for myself, when I got to EBW, I didn't have much direction other than becoming a champion. And I have only one man to thank, and that's Red Davis. Because it was because of Red Davis that he came to me with a plan and said, Rod, I think it's time for you to recruit D-Lo Cruz because I see a future in the both of you.
Your knees must be very bruised.
Oh yes, and kicking everybody else's ass, that's where it's from. And now we stand before you, the EBW World Class Tag Team Champions. And nobody's been able to touch us. You see, Team Pretty, yeah, that's just a bunch of friends, right? A bunch of bozos, a bunch of former champions. They're a real group. Well, guess what? This right here, this ain't just a bunch of friends. This is a family. Matter of fact, this right here, this is a brotherhood. And everybody here has been handling business. Although some more than others. But nevertheless, tonight we decide to handle business. So, STK, Kyrie, King X, France Fred. How about y'all bring y'all sorry asses out here and come see what this brotherhood is about? Because at the end of the day, it's Red's way or no way.
Oh man, they done talking, I was taking a nap. I thought we were supposed to be having a 5-on-5 tag team match, but Big Time Rod had some syllables and some verbs, adjectives, nouns to say.
Just give my side.
music means, Mark Houston. The men in pursuit of the world-class tag team championships. Two men that have railed against Red's way more than anybody. That, of course, is Jonathan Light and his tag team partner, Bobby Light.
The South Texas Killers, Jonathan Light and Bobby
So it's been a long journey to have STK here at Alliance.
And this is more than just a win for Team Pretty. With this, they need this win to go after the world-class tag team championships again.
Kyrie Adams is coming in on a high. The newly crowned baddest Texas championship. And you can't forget, he was in the World Grand Prix. He's the first man to defend a championship at the World Grand Prix.
Yeah, Kyrie Adams making EBW history, and just like you said, the first man ever to defend the belt throughout the World Grand Prix. The first 2 years, the champion lost in the second round. The last one, the champion lost in the finals. So, you know, Kyrie making that history and proving that he is the baddest man in Texas. And here we have King X.
King Alaya Lopez, as he likes to call himself. I think he might have missed his cue. Yeah, I think the song already dropped. Maybe running a little late. It's understandable, it happens sometimes. I'm a little confused. What's going on? Hey, what's going on?
King, what? King, what happened? King, wake up. We got a match. Oh my God. Get him help right now.
What the hell? Somebody attacked a little boy or something. Maybe he had an asthma attack or something. I don't know. There's no way to know. Maybe Marquise, maybe it was the Reds. Maybe they wanted Prince Pretty to have one less person tonight. Oh, Pretty's not playing around. He's going right after the Reds. I think he came to the same assumption that I just did. I mean, who else would it be? Who else has an incentive to attack somebody from Prince Pretty before the match?
And of course, Red's Way would do something like this, attacking King X before the match.
Yeah, that's messed up. I mean, King X is only 14 years old. How are you gonna assault somebody like that? And yeah, I wouldn't put it above Red Davis at all. To plan something like this.
The new sheriff's in town. You know who I am. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this is the sanctioned 5-on-5 match. You only have 4 members. This match ain't happening this way. This match ain't happening this way. Hey. Come on. You guys don't want to see this match? I said, y'all want to see this match? Well, I got a surprise for you because I got friends. And I got numbers. And I made a special phone call tonight because I knew you guys. I know you, Maxwell. I know you guys are up to something all the time, right? Watch what happens when you mess with the boss. Guys, I got a special surprise for you.
What's that? I don't think I've ever heard this song before, Mark Houston. Who could it be? Wait a minute. There's no way!
It can't be!
It's Gaius! He's back! And his team, Pretty! We haven't seen Caius since his almost career-ending knee injury. Of course, getting surgery in January or February, can't remember exactly which month. We thought we may never have seen him back in a wrestling ring. But here he is in gear with the Team Pretty shirt, here to even the odds against Red's Way. This is crazy.
And Caius making his return to EBW for Team Pretty.
And that's gotta feel good. That's gotta feel good for Caius. You know, he's been missing the ring so much, he's been itching to get back.
And as you guys know, that Caius was supposed to be at war for the world, going against Red's Way for the world-class tag team championships. But of course, with a knee injury, he was unable to be at war for the world. We haven't seen him all season. He's back, but is he at 100%?
I guess that's what we're gonna find out. It was unfortunate that Elia Lopez was taken out of this contest, but I mean, you couldn't ask for a better replacement than somebody as experienced as Caius. It looked like Red's Way discussing a new strategy. They weren't prepared for Caius being in this.
And you know, it sucks that Red's Way had to take out Elia Lopez, but I think they just made this challenge a lot harder, especially with Caius now being in the mix. But there needs to be repercussions to Red's Way taking out Elia Lopez.
Another question here is, how is this going to start? Who's going to start for each team? That's a very important decision to make in a matchup like this. It looks like Red Davis is going to take lead for his team. Oh, I don't think he liked the fact that Prince Pretty wants to start for his team. And Red Davis telling Max RX he's going to start it off. I don't think he wanted any part of Prince Pretty, but Pretty just laying a beat down on Max RX to start off this alliance match. And Prince Pretty's fired up. His little brother was just assaulted. He was out for blood and he is kicking Max RX's ass. Oh, charge in the corner. And he tags in D-Lo. Max RX didn't want any more of that. Now it's D-Lo Cruz, goes for the line. But Pretty with the death press. Pretty is all fists right now. What a great start for Team Pretty.
And Team Red put themselves in this position, you know, going after Elia Lopez. They put themselves in this position to have all this power coming towards them right now.
Yeah, it just seemed to have fired up Prince Pretty. It made him even stronger. D-Lo Cruz tries to sneak in the ring, but Pretty right there to cut him off. Look at Pretty. I've never seen Pretty like this. He's got to be careful, though, not to let his emotions get the best of him. Bobby Light not going to let D-Lo Cruz go that way. It's been a slow start for Red's Way. Team Reds is going to need to come up with a different strategy. Pretty just waiting for D-Lo to get back in. D-Lo in no rush to get back. Oh, and Pretty just chasing after him. And there's D-Lo. Oh, he tried to cut him off, but Pretty is just too fired up. Yeah, Red's Way definitely made a very bad calculation tonight.
Oh, and tagging in Kyrie Adams.
The baddest man in Texas. This is not where D-Lo wants to be. Oh! A devilish overhand chop. Oh, destroying D-Lo Cruz with a double overhand. Kyrie was telling me earlier he was really excited to get his hands on some D'Lo Cruz tonight. Give him some punishment. Man, he did, and now tagging in Max RX. I don't think Max wanted to get in there. Oh! Chop from Kyrie! Now Max is getting it! And they seem to really be taking the brunt of the punishment, and I guess that's by design from Red Davis. He's trying to save Big Time himself and Jason Way a little bit.
And here go Caius for the first time this season in the ring.
Oh, headbutt to Max RX. And Max is swinging at the air. Oh, chop from Caius. And Max RX has not had a prayer in this match. I think Red Davis might be regretting letting him be on the team. Beautiful suplex! The first suplex back for Caius. And Max RX able to get the shoulders up. Yeah, Red's Way has not had a prayer in this match. What are they going to have to do, Mark Houston, to get the advantage over Team Pretty? Yeah, Caius a little reluctant on that tag to Bobby Light. Caius, wasn't in any kind of training camp to be here in this match. He wasn't discussing strategy with these guys at all. So, we don't know how everybody feels about Caius being in this.
Yeah, 100% of their game plan was with Elia Lopez.
Look at Bobby Light. He's got it hooked for the fisherman suplex. Beautiful! And bridges up, and almost got Max RX there in that beautifully performed fisherman suplex.
And we know that Kyrie Adams is cool with this entire situation because, of course, his best friend Caius is back. But how does Caius feel about all this? He lost the opportunity to go against the world-class tag team championships, and now he's in a team with the team that replaced him and Kyrie Adams at War for the World.
Yeah, there might be a little bit of bad blood, but Caius was willing to fill in for Elia Lopez, so maybe that says something. Just a front kick from Jonathan Light. Jonathan Light is so quick. Blink and you'll miss it. Beautiful. European there on the ground. And D'Lo Cruz trying to come in for that breakup, but immediately getting attacked by Jonathan Light. Here comes Bax trying to fight back. Oh, backs him up into his corner. Tagging in D'Lo. Oh, and Max just throws the shoulder right into the midsection of Jonathan Light. But here comes Kyrie. Trying to save his partner as he's isolated in the Reds corner. That was a really smart move for Max RX to get Jonathan Light into his home corner. And we're seeing some good results now for Red's Way. This is the first time they've really had a prayer in this matchup. D'Lo Cruz. Oh, clothesline to the back. And now flipping off everybody on Team Pretty.
Max RX able to kind of turn the tides a little bit here for Team Red, but what they need to do is stay on top of this for as long as possible.
But look at Jonathan Light! D'Lo Cruz took his eye off the ball for just 1 second, and now he's in very dangerous territory as Caius has been brought back into this match. And Caius, oh man, he can bring the damage. D'Lo Cruz and Max RX so far have been the ones taking all of the punishment. And Big Time Rod trying to get the tag, but D'Lo Cruz just not close enough. Caius is taking his time, talking trash to the Reds. And stomp to the toes from D'Lo Cruz. That might have been the only opportunity he had. I won't begrudge him for doing that. But tried to sweep Caius, but Caius said not that easily. And he's trying again, and he finally got him. Took all his leg strength to do it. He's got Caius set up. Oh, just double kick to the chest. Oh, and then a knee to the face of Caius. No, as much as Caius must have missed being in the ring, I'm sure he didn't miss getting knees to his face. What is D'Lo trying to set up here? You can't muscle around Caius. It's just not a winning strategy. And he tags in Max RX. What's Max gonna do? European in the corner, as he likes to do. Snapmare. What strength from Max RX there. And that's a kick to the back of the head. This is the first time Max RX has had any real offense in this one.
Jason, big time.
Oh, kick to the face.
And Red just not really doing any offense here in this match. Maybe just kind of letting Team Pretty tire themselves out with Max and D'Lo.
And Red Davis just demanding that D'Lo Cruz get back in the ring.
Finish what you started with him. Finish what you started with him.
Maybe trying to test D'Lo. He didn't like that D'Lo ran away from the fight. But I mean, think about it, Red Davis has been running away from the fight the entire match. Oh, clothesline! And that was on the left side, Mark Houston. Imagine if that was on the right side. D'Lo Cruz might not be conscious.
Yeah, he would have been done for.
And he might be done for right here. As Caius, German suplex! D'Lo Cruz is in trouble! Oh no, and Prince Pretty tagged himself in. That's not very good synergy. Go! Springboard stunner! And D'Lo Cruz has been eliminated, but watch out, Pretty! Jason Way, he's in! And takes Pretty to the corner. Pretty, of course, tagging himself in. I don't think Caius really appreciated that, but Pretty might be letting his emotions get the best of him. He wants to get his hands on these guys, believing that, I mean, they attacked his little brother, which, I mean, I have to agree with them. Who else would have done it? But I don't know if it's a wise to be tagging yourself in like that. I mean, he did get the elimination, though, on D'Lo Cruz. Now Max RX back in the ring. What's he going to set up for here? Oh, no, no, no! Oh, Fisherman Ushigoroshi with authority! Max RX might be about to eliminate the world champion. No! Imagine that would have curried a lot of favor with Red Davis if he would have been able to get the elimination there. Just a straight chin lock here. Got to slow down Prince Pretty. A smart strategy for Max, but Pretty is just determined. Elbows to the gut, and he's got it. No, no! He's got the figure four, and now bridge up into the figure eight. I don't know if Max can hang on. Oh, no, 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 no. He's looking right at Red Davis, and he has to tap. And Big Time immediately coming in and attacking Pretty, but that's it. Red's Way has lost two of their guys.
They're now 3v5, and Big Time needs to do something big right now.
Yeah, Red's Way needs it. This is not an even situation anymore. They are in huge trouble and a big risk of losing this match. Oh, and the much bigger Big Time Rod asserting himself here in this matchup. And I think Red's Way kind of made a mistake, is where you see Team Pretty, they're working together a lot more, as where Red was content letting D'Lo and Max RX control most of the beginning of this matchup. And as a result, both of those men were eliminated because they weren't fresh.
Well, yeah, when you think about it, it was really a 2v5 at the beginning of that entire match. Oh!
But maybe there's a grander plan. Maybe he wanted to keep the people he thought were the strongest fresh here for the home stretch. Which, I mean, if I was D'Lo Cruz and Max RX, I kind of find that insulting, but they are very, very loyal to Red Davis. And Big Time has changed the tide of this matchup. He's just laying in on Prince Pretty. He can't take too much time here as he charges and Pretty gets out of the way. Kick to the back of the head. And Pretty gets the much needed tag. This time to Bobby Line. Here we go.
And this should feel good for Bobby.
getting his hands on Big Time Rod, the man who put him on the shelf and cost them the tag team titles. Very cathartic for Bobby Light. He's got Big Time up. Oh, side slam. Oh, and Big Time just able to get the shoulders up there. Right into the corner.
Why didn't you pin him?
Oh, and a devilish chop from Bobby Light.
It looks like Kais and Prince Pretty arguing in the corner there. I didn't really get to catch it, but just bickering at each other.
Yeah, I mean, I think Kais really didn't appreciate Pretty tagging himself in while, you know, he was doing his thing. And that goes to show, I mean, they didn't expect Kais to be in this. And I think that's thrown off Team Pretty just a little bit. So sometimes just the simple change of plans can really throw you off. And also, I mean, Pretty just very emotional in this match. We've seen him wrestle with a lot of emotion. And, you know, sometimes you make mistakes in the heat of the moment. And Bobby Light almost getting the elimination of Big Time Rock. What's Bobby Light gonna have to do to put away Big Time Rock? Beautiful big boot from Big Time. And Bobby trying to fight back, but Big Time has taken control once again. Oh, just a heel kick. And taunting Pretty's corner.
A tribute to his coach as well.
Foul time.
I'm coming for you, Bobby.
Bobby hung up on the ropes now as Big Time is trying to choke the life out of the man he put out of action. And look at Red, of course, he's gonna take a cheap shot with Keaton's back turned.
That's true.
And Bobby Light's really in trouble right now. Oh, Big Time splash in the corner. Uh-oh. Here we go.
Oh.
The fishing rod. Oh, it almost got Bobby there. We know Bobby, he did that to Max RX earlier to taunt Big Time Rod, and now Big Time Rod giving him the real one. Oh, and now Jonathan Life and Big Red getting into it on the outside. Oh, no! He's got a chair! King, turn around! No! And Jonathan Life gets the chair! And how about the tables turning? Here we go! Wait! And he just pulled an Eddie Guerrero! Is that gonna cause Big Time to get eliminated? I don't know what you do. Watch out! Roll up! Big Time is out!
What?
It's 2 on 5!
That's gotta be it for Reds.
Red's about to get swept here in Alliance. And it's Plan B time now at this point. If they have a Plan B. All that's left is the former world champion and the greatest, baddest man in Texas. And Red charging right at Bobby. Bobby with the forearm. Straight right hands to Red Davis. This is the first time Red is seeing action in this match. He's kept himself fresh, and maybe that's going to help them out that Jason Way and Red Davis are pretty fresh in this match. But he's not going to be fresh for long if he keeps taking these right hands from Bobby Light. Watch out! Spine Buster! That could be it. No! Red able to get out.
What are we witnessing right now? 5v2.
This is systematic destruction of Red's way. Godzilla assist. Kick in the corner. European uppercut. Now the former world-class tag team champions working together to take out Red Davis. Beautiful DDT! Just spiked Red Davis, and Red able to get to the rope.
And just think about how poetic this is right now. STK fighting Red with Jason on the outside. It just takes me back to War for the World when it was Red's Way versus STK. They took the world-class tag team championships from them.
Yeah, and Red's Way could be one of the best world-class tag team champions we've had, right next to STK. And Jonathan Life just going to town on Red Davis. He might be about to glow. No, roll up! And he grabbed the tights! He grabbed the tights! And as underhanded as that tactic was, that might have been what Red Davis really needed to do. He needs to start depleting Team Pretty at any and all costs. Grabbing a handful of tights, and now Jonathan Life has to make the walk. And now Bobby Light in the ring, gonna try to avenge his tag team partner. And Red Davis bringing in the big gun. The greatest, baddest man in Texas champion in the title's existence. Face to face with the greatest world champion in EBW history. Pretty just everything he's got. He's trying to take down Jason Way, but the strength of Jason sends him to the corner. Whips Pretty into the corner. Beautiful athleticism from Jason Way. And that's what makes him so dangerous. He has no right to be able to move the way that he does. And Pretty, that was just a 1 count, Mark Houston. Pretty wants this win so bad. Pretty just fighting like a rabid little chihuahua right now. Beautiful! V-trigger to the chin.
Able to take Jason off his feet.
Pretty's got that moxie. Got that dog in him.
But not enough to keep Jason not even down for the one.
Bringing him to the corner. Bringing him back in, Bobby Light. We've seen far more teamwork from Prince Pretty's team, and that's really what's made the difference here. Red's Way only is down to 2. Prince Pretty's team at 4. They have a huge advantage. They can't afford to make a mistake here. Just knee to the face from Bobby Light. What's Bobby doing? He's going up. He's up on the second. No, he's gone! Oh, way to hell! Center of the ring!
And STK officially out of Alliance.
I can't believe it. It is 3-on-2. Somehow Jason Way and Red Davis are beginning to even the odds. And Prince Pretty and Caius, they're arguing. I think maybe Caius wanted to get in there, but Pretty insisting. But no, he took his eye off the ball! Oh, way to hell! No way! No way! Pretty's eliminated!
What does that mean?
That's the team captain! He was too busy arguing with Caius. I don't know exactly what they were arguing about. But that miscommunication might cost Team Pretty. It is now 2-on-2. Pineapple Pizza and Red's Way.
And this is the matchup that we should have saw at War for the World.
It's really come full circle here, Mark Houston. You know, Caius has to be holding on to some resentment not being able to face those two. And look at that! Red Davis taking advantage of Kyrie with his back turned. And I really think it might have hurt Team Pretty, honestly, having Caius in here. Even though Caius is still in there and Kyrie are still in there, I mean, it seemed to have thrown off the team, and there seemed to have been some issues going on in their corner that cost Pretty his spot here in the match. And Kyrie Adams with that Samoan headbutt sends Davis into the corner. Oh! Davis gets out of the way. Some Bryan Danielson-esque kicks there. There's a straight suplex from Red Davis. Not enough to keep down the baddest man in Texas. And now at this point, I mean, if you're both of these teams, you wrestle this like a regular tag team match. You work together, lots of teamwork. Now Red Davis bringing on the punishment. Only one left in his team is Jason Wade. Look at Kyrie Adams using that distraction. Roll up! And Red Davis, both hands on the ropes.
Is that even a rule?
I think so. I think it's a rule.
And how is Kyrie?
What's happening? Kyrie letting himself get distracted there.
I was about to ask, how is he at 100%, or is he even at 100%? Oh!
Kyrie Adams has been eliminated. Now it's Red's way against just Caius by himself. And we didn't even know Caius was going to be in this match, and now Caius is the last remaining member of Team Pretty.
And if this was the match at War for the World, Red's Way would have retained the world-class tag team championships. But guess what? This is Alliance.
Did you see what Caius just did? He just tossed out the baddest man in Texas championship very disrespectfully out of the ring. I think Caius might be having his own agenda here tonight.
Jason tagging himself in.
Two former baddest man in Texas champions here, duking it out center of the ring. Big versus big. Of course, Jason Wade was the man to dethrone Caius, so there's a lot of history here. Uh-oh, maybe a way to hell!
Oh, that's it!
Barely able to get him up, and Caius gets out!
What?
I can't believe that. Caius is the last remaining member of Team Pretty, but can he do it by himself? He's got two very high-level competitors he needs to eliminate. Trying to get Caius up again, maybe go for the way to hell one more time. And Caius with some back elbows. Oh, he's got Jason in trouble! Crossface! Crossface! Jason's got nowhere to go! Caius has got that locked in tight! And he taps! Jason, no other choice but to submit! And look at Red Davis sneaking into the ring! It's come down to Caius and Red Davis, and there's no way I could have predicted that these would be the final two. Red Davis, of course, with a long storied history with Caius. It's a European from Red Davis. Red Davis, relatively fresh. Oh, back elbow. Red Davis maybe taking too much time here. That's not what you want to do, but he's able to get that running drop kick in the corner. Uh-oh, there's no way. There's no way! He's trying to get Caius up! And look at the strength of Red Davis! He's gonna have to do it by himself. There's nobody in his team left. There's no assistance from any of Red's weight. Red Davis trying to get to the top. He's perched on the top rope. It's time for bombs away. No! Caius gets out of the way! Red Davis eats canvas! It's taking him a second to recover. And Caius just maybe moved out of the way out of instinct. He's running on fumes here. Beautiful chop. Caius with the right hand.
I need you!
Red Davis is in big trouble. Oh, another right hand from Caius. And we haven't been seeing the playful Caius that we're used to. Caius has been all business tonight. Just pulling Red Davis up to his feet. Oh, again with another right hand to the jaw. And Caius is taking his time now.
This is how you wrestle! Get up!
There may not be any hope left for Red Davis. Oh! Double underhook suplex from Caius. And that's it! Team Pretty wins thanks to Caius. Wow, I mean, out of all ways I could have thought that everything would have played out tonight, I didn't think it was going to play out like that. I didn't think we were going to have Caius in here. I didn't think the Reds were going to get swept at the beginning, losing 2 people. I didn't think it was going to come down to Pineapple Pizza and Jason Way and Red Davis. I didn't think Prince Pretty was going to get eliminated. Oh man, there's definitely some bad blood here. I don't know where this is coming from. Prince Pretty was a little emotional tonight. Maybe did a few things to piss off Caius. Nonetheless, Team Pretty getting that dub tonight. And hopefully King Elia Lopez is all right. I know he was attacked backstage. I'm pretty sure we got people to check on him and make sure he's all right. But Prince Pretty is just basking in his team's victory. Yeah, Red's Way really failed tonight.
And the question is, what does this mean for Red's Way? Team Pretty coming out victorious, so now Jason Way does not get another shot for the Baddest Man in Texas Championship, but that does mean that STK will get their shot for the World Class Tag Team Championships.
Well deserved. Man, what an alliance match, and it was quite a journey to be on. STK, Kyrie Adams celebrating in the ring. Hard-fought victory tonight.
Give it up one more time for Team Pretty!
Man, what a showcase. What a main event here at Alliance. Lots of shocks, lots of surprises tonight. And Red's Way, they're going to have to really regroup. This did not go to plan tonight. But they can't get caught up though in finger pointing right now. That's what I'm going to say right now, Mark Houston. I mean, they all did their best in there, and it doesn't do any good to point at this guy, you know, it's this guy's fault or that guy's fault. And now's the time to regroup and just, you know, figure out what happens next. Of course, two faces of Red's Way, where the name Red's Way comes from. These two right here, of course, longtime associates, longtime friends. They came up together, they trained together, they traveled together. Oh no! Red Davis! With the whip-like kick into the nissies of Jason Wade! No! The Sacco knee to the back of the head! What the hell?
Make Little Red get it now. Jason's our brother, man.
I don't think...
I have saying it.
No, you don't.
I have saying it. Are you champ? Is he champ? I'm champ.
I don't think D-Lo Cruz, Little Red, and Max RX much cared for that. But
You too.
big time Rod forcing Little Red to get that steel chair.
I have no idea what's happening right now.
I was just talking about they can't spend time finger pointing. And Red Davis decides to take it even farther than that. This is uncalled for. I mean, Jason did not do anything wrong. No. And he made Little Red get these chairs for him. And now Little Red's going to have to watch what happens to Jason. This is just sick. Red Davis just staring down the dissenters. I don't think Red's Way was clued into any of this. This might just be the heat of the moment. No! Good
No!
Red, come on. You made your point, Red. You made your point.
I mean, all Jason Way's ever been is completely and 100% loyal to Red Davis. And Mickey just trying to get Little Red out of there. He doesn't need to watch what's going on. I mean, if Max RX... Oh, another concerto! If Max RX thinks that this is too far, and that says a lot.
Killed him. Fine.
I was just literally just talking about how these guys came up together. They trained together. They traveled together. They've always been together. This is just a disgusting betrayal. I don't think Big Time Rod had any problem with it. Good God, we need to get somebody out there for Jason right now. 2 concertos. It's one thing to want to blame somebody. It's another thing to just do something that disgusting.
You want to talk? Let him talk. He wants to talk. You want to say something?
That's just not fair. I mean, what is he doing? Come on, it's over. It's done. Look at him. He's not moving. He's pushing Keaton out of the ring. That's enough. That's enough. Come on. A third concerto to Jason Wade. Man, this Red Davis, he's out of control.
Shut your ass.
Oh, he's pushing. Mike Flaherty, come on, man. Haven't you caused enough damage tonight? No! Super kick to Mike Flaherty!
Oh my God.
Red Davis just had to crash out of the air. There's really not much to say. I mean, thank you for watching Alliance, and hopefully punishments to come for Red Davis for that horrible, horrible display.